Hey, how's it going? This is another 6 minute video. This is where I talk about a random topic for 6 minutes in front of a camera and a microphone, completely unscripted. The point of these videos is not really for clicks, views, likes, subscribers. If you did subscribe, I would not mind though. But really, the point of these is my endeavor to become an efficient speaker. I want to become a great speaker. I want to be able to talk in front of a crowd of people and say what I want to say when I want to say it. And my goal for the rest of this year is to upload a 6 minute video every single day for the rest of this year. Will I do it? I don't know. And is it helping? I don't know. But we're doing it anyway. Setting all that aside, topic of today's video, public speakers, the very person I am trying to become. How do they do it? I don't know. But in real talk, I'm sure we've all had one of those people in our lives where, whether it's a presentation in high school, maybe in college, or just stepping in front of a group of people and having to say something, you've all met one of these people where the words just seem to naturally come from them. And they're just able to walk you through a point, walk you to what they're trying to say effortlessly. Like, whether they have practice or they haven't and they're just stepping in front of a pedestal for the first time, words don't seem to fail them. And they're able to go through their talking points without any stuttering, without any filler words like and, ums, ers, right? Like, here's my presentation. You can see the screen that we did this and it was great. They don't do any of that. They speak with commitment and confidence that you would be like, where was this a moment ago? They didn't practice this, and how do they know what they say? Well, like, how do they know what to say when they're going to say it? It's just insane. It's amazing to see some of these people work. And one of the few people that I've seen and have looked up to is my pastor. He's very strangely one of the best speakers I have ever listened to, and he's just able to talk and talk really well by that meaning. And one of the best pieces of advice that he's given me is focus on the next point. While you're talking about your current point, you are thinking about the next point. And I'm like, how is that possible? How can their brain think about the next point that they're going to say when I'm currently drowning with what I'm trying to say right now? It seems like I'm using all my brain power to say what I'm trying to say, like 2 words ahead, when this other person, my pastor, is like already thinking about the next point. I'm like, how is that possible? But as I've done these, I've begun to realize, and I've gained a new understanding, I haven't unlocked any superpowers, that is, that I know what he means now. When I'm talking about something, and if I have enough passion about something, I can talk and fill with enough information that is useful to the listener, but still be thinking of where I want to go next. And if you're not doing that, that's where the stuttering comes in. That's where the ums come in, and you're filling up the extra space with useless stuff. Sometimes you'll say a bad sentence, but it's still a sentence, right? Sometimes you'll go a different route and you crash your train altogether, which that's where the practice comes in with speaking, right? You learn what to say and what not to say. You're like, okay, if I say that, I'm going to start talking about this, and I don't really want to talk about that, right? I can't say that, so you have to look for something else to say. But these people, right, getting back to the original point, these people that are able to talk almost endlessly, so well, and they just compel you to listen to them, and they capture your attention. It's amazing. And I want to be able to do that, but it seems that no matter how much practice I do, there might be some sort of natural limitation. And what I mean by that is I might never become as efficient or as incredible as the people that I'm looking up towards, right? And that's a pretty harsh reality, and I don't want to accept it. But for them to be able to be speaking at such a level then or now, And my ability to almost pee my pants, I'm just kidding, of course, but stutter and not say anything of substance in front of a group of people, the difference is so vast. It's almost like, how am I supposed to get to that kind of level of speaking? Like, we've all had a classmate in our group projects that he just, or he or she just takes the show when they're speaking in the presentation. It's just like, wow, they are a well-spoken individual. How could I ever do something like that? You've got hours of practicing your speech in front of you, but when it's time to come, it just all falls apart and you're a mumbling mess. But the other person, on the other hand, on the other side of the room doing the presentation with you, is just able to say everything relevant right then and there. And they're perfect, it seems. It's like they're perfect at speaking publicly. But I don't know. I can only hope to practice this day in, day out, relentlessly to get to that point. And I'm tired of doing a presentation where I don't know what to say. Of course, all my presentations have done okay, right? I haven't failed anything spectacularly, but I'm tired of having to put in a huge amount of work just for so little gain. It ends now. It ends after this year. So we're having fun. Thank you for watching. See ya.